Good evening, one and all present here. This is Gaurav Kumar from third year MCA Kongu Engineering College. On behalf of Department of Computer Application, Kongu Engineering College, I welcome you all for the Faculty Development Program on Machine Learning essential for every researcher. Today is going to be the last day for the program, and the topic we are going to discuss today is going to be data visualization in machine learning. The resource person for today's session is going to be Dr. C.S. Kanmohi Shelvi. She has more than 20 years of experience in teaching and 10 years of experience in research. She has published more than 50 papers in international journals and presented more than 55 papers in national and international conferences. And she has authored one book also. Her area of interest is machine learning and deep learning. She is carrying out two funded projects, one for DST and another for ICSSR. At the time, she is working as professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering of Kongu Engineering College. We welcome you, ma'am. Now I request all the participants kindly mute your system and disable your video. Now ma'am is going to present. Now I hand over the session to ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening to all. First I have to share my screen, right? Okay.
Ma'am, I think your voice is not audible.
I think it is. Everything is correct. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay, good evening. This session I'm going to say about data visualization. So I'm not going to say, I'm going to demonstrate. I have only few slides to show, and then I'm going to demonstrate. So with a recent problem, that is COVID-19. So we are going to visualize the status of COVID-19 cases all over India. So this is going to be the agenda today. First, let me explain what is data visualization. Here, actually, it provides a clear understanding of the information. Okay, so when you see and when you see the information in the form of text, it will not give any meaningful result. When you project it with a graph and everything, you'll get some understanding, deep understanding of the information. So the data which we are going to take may give some real insight, right? When you visualize the data, you'll get some comprehend information, and you can draw some conclusions and insights out of it. So that is the purpose of data visualization. So every problem, so when you deal with machine learning, so first the data has to be visualized. The data is very, very important. Sometimes it will be helpful in deciding which algorithm I can use, right? So what is the pre-processing technique I have to use, right? It depends on. So sometimes many times we have to decide on the algorithm based on your data, right? So first visualize the data, then you'll get an idea about how is the data is distributed and what algorithm or what task I can do with this data, so that I can get some meaningful insight out of it. So that's why data visualization is very, very important nowadays. So I am going to demonstrate how to perform data visualization using Python. So these are all the libraries we need to use in Python for visualization: matplotlib, pandas visualization, cbon, ggplot, and plotly. So matplotlib is the basic library to create graphs and all. It is a basic. It is the basic library. So on top of this only, we have cbon, right? So which is a high level interface, whereas matplotlib is a low level interface. So certain things we cannot do with matplotlib. cbon has more advanced features than that. And pandas also, we have some visualization features. So first we need to analyze your data or select your data based on pandas, and then we have to visualize with the help of matplotlib or cbon. So pandas also will be useful. And ggplot, it is based on R language. It is there, so it is available. ggplot2 is available, and based on that it is created. Matplotlib is based on MATLAB. Okay, Plotly is to create an interactive plot. Okay, you can create interactive plots using Plotly. So these are all the data visualization techniques. Usually we'll be using all these type of charts. Okay, so in the form of chart only we'll be visualizing. Sometimes in the form of table also we'll be visualizing, but the form of chart most of the time will provide you a more insight. So that's why. And so these are all the popular visualization techniques: pie chart, bar graph, histograms, scatter plot, line chart, and bubble chart, etc. There are so many. Okay, so results can also be visualized. In case of classification, heat maps can be produced so that you can visualize the results. So sometimes scatter plot can be used in case of clustering. So to visualize the data points, how they are all grouped. Like that, the results of the machine learning algorithms can also be visualized using the visualization these tools. Okay, so that's all in my presentation. I'm going to demonstrate now. Yeah, I have database here. Okay. Okay. So I have a data set which I have downloaded from Kaggle. Okay, which is repository which has so many COVID-19 data sets. Okay, I have downloaded. There are so many hundreds of data sets available. So yes, yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, audible.
Yes. So here I have to use IO, and I have to use the read CSV command. So first I have to store it in data set dot from pandas. I have to use read underscore CSV of. So the data set is it is in complete.csv, right? So this we have to attribute error. Pin presenter, sir. So now I'll show you once again how to open this. So So now this file is uploaded in Google Colab, right? So now what I am going to do is,
Ma'am, your screen is not visible, ma'am.
ma'am, it is visible only. I'm sharing.
Madam, it is visible, but it will be like that slide mode. It will be showing, madam.
Slide.
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Your program is visible. It is visible, ma'am.
Sir, please pin the presenter. In people tab, you have presenters. My name is there, no? Kanimali Selvi. So you pin there. Then your screen will be visible. My screen will be visible. Is it visible now, sir?
Ma'am, it is visible, ma'am. You continue, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir. So here I have opened that file and I have shown the data set now, right? So these are the values, these are the data in my data set. So name of the state, latitude, date-wise information is available for each and every day. The COVID-19 information is available. So what I can do now is, here, okay, so here now I will visualize. Okay, and so we need not this information or all information is not required now. So we'll be interested only in how many number of cases, total number of cases in each state. Okay, so first we visualize state-wise information, and then I will move on to some specific state. Right. So first, let me visualize state-wise information. Here I am going to use only the confirmed cases. I am going to take. Okay, first I'll say what are all the information, what are the columns that are available first. Okay, attributes that are available. So with that only I can proceed. So I'm going to visualize the structure of the data set. Okay, date, name of the state, longitude, latitude, and all. It is. Now what I can do is, so I am going to take only these cases. Okay, confirmed cases, discharged cases, and total cases. Okay, I'm going to extract only that. So confirmed cases equal to from the data set. So what is the column number? So I am going to get date wise confirmed cases, right? So I need date, and then I need name of the state and total confirmed cases, right? So I can use this data set dot TLOC of colon. So all rows I need. But what are the columns I need? That is date and the name of the state is 1, right? So here the column index is given. Day is 0 and name of the state is 1. And the total confirmed cases are given as -1. not -1. It is new recovered cases. Here total confirmed case is 4. So 0, 1, 4 is required, right? So here from this location I have to fetch the values, right? It takes time. So I have to display it using confirmed cases. Okay, so I fetch the date, state. The first one is date, that is 0th index, and the first index is name of the state, and the 4th index is total confirmed cases, right? So in Kerala, okay, day wise information is available, and other state also day wise information are available. Okay, up to 10/7 it is available, right? So now okay, so now we'll see for recovery cases also. Okay, recovery cases also will do the same way. So I need all the rows. 0, 1 column is required. Recovery is in column 6, right? Queued, discharged, right? So far. So new cases I have not added. So we can add that also later on. So but so far, what is the status? Queued, discharged, migrated, right? So that field gives you the information. So 0, 1, 4. Sorry, 6. It is 6. So and it should be recovered cases. Cases. Okay. Okay. Yes. We have recovered cases. And now, so other information which is required is death. Okay. So far, how many have been dead? Right. So for that also. So what are all the? So what is the field? 5th field, right? We need 5th column, 5th indexed column. So it is 5th indexed column. Death. Okay. Okay, this is also visualized here now. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Just stop sharing and again start presenting, ma'am, because most of them are not able to see the screen, ma'am.
Okay. Then I'll. I'll
Resume your.
right. I'll leave one region.
Oh.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. Participants,
Okay.
kindly ping the presenter screen.
Okay. Selected these 3 fields now. So total confirmed cases, total discharged cases, recovery cases, and total death cases, right? So I have selected only these three fields, okay, along with the date and state. Okay, so these three information is the important information I want to project. So I'm going to make a data frame out of it, right? So all these columns I'm going to create. With these columns, I'm going to create a data frame. Then only I can able to create, I can visualize using pandas, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create a data frame. This I have to store it in a file, the data, I have to give a name for storing this. So again, I'm going to use the same name. It is in array format. So in order to process and analyze the data, we need the data has to be in the form of data frame. So then only I can perform the analysis. So I'm converting that. Okay. Okay. So for confirmed cases, I'm going to create then the date, state, and the total number of confirmed cases. I'm going to create it as a data set. So similarly, the date, state, and the recovery cases, I'm going to give how to give what is the data and what are the column names. So sorry. So the column names are, so I can give the same name, date, yes, name of the state, and total confirmed cases, right? So this I can have, or I can give and otherwise we'll have a confusion. And total confirmed cases. So I'm going to create a frame, data frame. I can give separate different name also, but so while using it will create problems. So which is for this and which is for that, and all will have confusion. So I'm using the same name. So this I have to close it, right? So for recovery cases also, so I'll copy this and I'll change. Recovery cases, data is which I have separated as RECV cases, recovery cases. Columns are instead of total confirmed cases, I have to give a suitable name. I'll give the same name like this. So queued, discharged, or migrated. Okay. So for the third one, for death also, sorry. So you have given death there. Here also due date. And the name here also depth, I think. Yes, capital D. So you have to give all these. We are creating 3 data frames now. Okay. So this we have separated using ILOC, and then we have created as a data frame now. Okay. So now it will be a data frame. That's all. That's all. Okay. We will check whether it is working. Yes. Now what you can do is, okay, so we'll display something like only the head will visualize whether they are. Head means only 10 items, 10 rows will be displayed, right? So sorry, 5 rows only will be displayed. Head of 10 means 10 rows. So only 5 rows. Okay. So total confirmed cases. So likewise, you can visualize for all other thing also. Now, what you can do is you can group state wise. Okay. So total number of cases here the individual date wise data is available. So what you can do is you can group state wise. Okay. So what the total number of confirmed cases. Okay. So state wise information, state info is equal to, I'm using some names which are convenient to me to remember, right? Don't think I'll miss sometimes. So that's why I'm giving without underscore and all. But it is not a good practice. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to group using group by state. Okay. So this column name I have to give. Okay. So this will, yeah, you have to group and I have to make a sum out of it. Then only I'll get. So when you give this, you'll not get anything. How to group and sum. Yeah, is it not? So then only. So group by state. Okay. So all confirmed cases will be summed up state wise. Okay. So here all the dates are concatenated, but it is not required. Okay, here you can see the sum of all the cases, right? Sum of all the cases here, right? In Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra is the highest, right? So it gives the state-wise information. So Tamil Nadu also. Okay, we'll see which one is today's highest. I think it's the current data. Yeah, 10/7 up to 10/7 it is available, no? So it is the current data. Today the states are competing. Okay. Now what I can do is we can visualize. Okay. So I think we cannot visualize every state, right? We have about 30 states, right? About more than 30 states. I don't know exactly. But what we can do is top 10 states will visualize first. Okay. So what you have to do is using plot. So plot of I can do. Okay. in top 5 states. I think the same thing I can copy here. But I mean, for a columnar chart, we need two information, right? X and Y information, right? So first we'll extract X and Y information. Dot bar chart will do. Okay. For bar chart, we need equal to the same thing I need. COVID state. From the COVID state, I have to group by have to give name of the state. Yeah, this I have to do. It is not done. In place equal to true is not given, so I have to do it once again here also. Group by name of the state. Empty. And I have to take a sum. By apply. So this is not there. So we will be having all the information here. Okay, from this also it is grouped by, but it is all three information is available, right? So I have to extract only group the data. From this, I have to give bar plot. I have imported SNS, right? SNS cbond dot bar plot. So this is the bar plot syntax. You have to give X and Y, and sometimes Q can also be given, and the data has to be given, right? So here X and Y needs to be given, right? So what is X and Y? So X is, so what I am going to do is, I'm going to extract the total confirmed cases. I'm going to so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw a bar plot against like the same similar, right? For in each and every state, I'm going to print the total number of confirmed cases, right? So against the total, against each state, I'm going to display the number of confirmed. From this group data, I have to extract only that, right? Last information only I have to extract. Okay, so similar to the previous one, you can extract in that way also, or I can specify column name only. Okay, the column name is, so in COVID state, I have given this, right? Total confirmed cases. Confirmed cases, and I'm going to sort the values. Okay. Otherwise, I will do one thing. Instead of this bar plot is not there in matplotlib. So that's why I have used SNS plot, but I am not familiar much in SNS. I'll do one thing. The columns equal to, and instead of this, we need y also, right? So for y, you need to have so it takes 5 alphabetically, right? So I will check and let you know. Okay, so I think it will take time. I don't know, a small mistake I have done. So what is it? I don't know. Here I need some y cannot be given here. Okay, otherwise I can give. Okay, let me check and tell you. Okay, so here also I can do that, so that a bar plot can also be done in this way. So I think so the next one I can show is a pie chart, right? So I'll show how to draw a pie chart. Okay, for pie chart, actually pie chart total death cases. What are the distribution of all these cases in pie chart, right? So this I can perform using pie chart. I cannot have this kind of chart. I cannot visualize this kind of information in pie chart. So what you need is, so what is the distribution of all these cases? So that I can do. So let me extract from the data set itself. Okay, so I have stored it in a data set, right? So what is the first thing I have used? Data set. Okay. So data set of total confirmed cases. I have to take the sum. Okay. So the total thing I have to visualize. So I need not group, right? So the total for everything I am going to visualize. So I'm going to store it in. So I'm not going to group by. I have not used group by. So the total confirmed cases for the entire country, and the total recovered also I'm going to visualize. In a sorry. So it is, I think, what is the name for that? You'll be getting it, right? Sometimes it is showing and sometimes it is not showing. Queued, discharged and migrated, right? That's sum of. And then total number of deaths. Okay. Okay. So in order to draw the pie chart, okay, we need these three information. That first is x is the explode. X is the values. Okay, these three values I need to specify it in x, and the labels need not be specified. Explode. So suppose I want to explode one particular thing better than the other, then I have to give the explode values. For all these three columns, I have to specify the explode values, right? And the color also you can specify, and so on, right? So these are all some important attributes I can specify. Okay. So angle also you can specify, starting from which angle I can do this. Rotate label also I can give. So there are so many things. So first I have to choose x. Okay, so all these three things have to be in x. So first I'll do that. So first I'll do that. I have to specify x. So x equal to so all these three, right? Total confirmed. So I have to give it in all these variables, these values. Okay, these values I have to give. So total confirmed. This is going to be a list. Okay, x is going to be a list. And I'm going to give total recovered. Comma. Total. Okay, this I'm going to maintain in a list. Okay, and labels also I have to give. Okay, so the labels I have to give. So which will be three labels, right? So all these three labels I can give the same thing, but it should be a string. Okay. Okay. So then now I can plot. For plotting, I have to give x, and the labels also I have to specify. Explode I have to specify, color values also I have to specify, right? So I can give colors also. Different colors. First we'll check and then we'll do all these things. So label. Okay. Equal to I have to give, I think. Then labels equal to labels. So what are the other parameters I can give? Okay, so we'll check whether it is these default parameters are enough or not. If it is not enough, so how it looks, first we'll see and then we'll do all the modifications. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Here. Yes. It is given, but the data is not that. What are all the things I can give? The percentage I can. So what are the percentages of distribution I should need? Okay, and so at least the percentage data, right? So that should be needed, and the colors can also be changed. Okay, so size of the thing can also be changed. Bar chart can also be changed. So all these things I can give here, right? Okay. So what are the things I can give now? Okay, distance, shadow I can give. Okay, shadow true I can give. Start angle I can give it as 90 degree. I think otherwise it will be something. Yeah. So I can give all these things. Radius can also be given. Okay. So we'll check with all this information. So radius can be given.
Hello, madam. Sorry
Yes,
for the
sir.
interruption.
Yes, sir.
Your
Yeah,
video
yes, sir.
not. Hello,
Yes, sir.
madam. Your video not visible.
So what about my screen, sir? Is it visible?
No, madam. Only your voice only.
Ma'am, it is visible only, ma'am. It is visible.
Ma'am, it is visible only, ma'am.
Visible, madam.
Visible, ma'am.
It's visible, ma'am.
Sir, you pin the
Visible,
presenter,
madam.
sir. I
Participant
think-
present or screen.
Yes, sir. You have to pin the presenter. So we'll give. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This I have to give, right? Even then also. Radius is not an argument, right? What is that? Sorry, not O. Yeah, the figure size also I can reduce, and till also I have not received this percentage, right? Percentage of distribution. I can give explode. Color values also I can give, and percentage, and the parameter which is for writing the percentages auto PCT, right? So that I have to give. So colors also I can give. Colors. Colors equal to, I can give like red, so I can give anything, or I can give hexadecimal values also here. So I am giving this only, and explode. Explode means somewhat that is, you can visualize like a 3D effect will be there, right? So for that you have to give explode. So here you have to give the values between. So here total confirmed cases, total recovered cases, and then okay. So I am giving high weightage to this confirmed cases. So for the remaining, I am going to give small value. Row 2, okay. Load I am giving, and then okay. Okay. So okay, I am going to give the percentage auto. That is also I have to give. Okay. So here,
Ma'am, the
yes.
screen is not visible, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is visible only. You pin the presenter, ma'am.
I'm already pinned, ma'am, but it is not visible.
What about other participants?
It is visible, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Visible, madam.
Ma'am, please, can you check your...
Ma'am, it is not visible. Ma'am, it is not visible. Hello?
Sir, you pin the presenter, sir.
Sorry, ma'am, name. There are two presenter will be available. Don't pin the audio one. Pin the other one. The screen will be.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So the explode information also you have to give. So that is given in EXP. Okay, that also has to be given. And the colors also you have to give. Colors. Okay, you have color information also here. colors equal to, so in reverse order I have given. Okay, no problem. And auto PCT. Yeah, auto PCT. This has to be given like this. Okay. So the size of the percentage, the format in 2 digits, not in 100%, right? Up to 2 digits are enough in floating point, and I have to give 1% for this and another is for putting the percentage symbol. Okay. Okay. What are the other thing I can give? Start angle. Start angle. Okay. Start angle equal to. So I can give 90. Okay, now we'll visualize. The value is like Tamil Nadu. Okay, TN. I'm going to fetch. So, and I'm going to store this alone in my data set of which I have recovered, which I have filtered from TN. Okay, I have created now. Okay. So now what I can do is I can extract only the 3 information, confirmed cases, recovered cases, and the death. Okay. So I'm going to take X value first, that is the data I'm going to get. So the date is going to be the first one, right? We'll check first. Okay. So dataset.info will do now. So the same information. Okay, this for my reference, I am taking every time the info information. Okay, so in order to find in which place that particular attribute, in which index the attribute is to be located. So X I have taken already, right? No, I have not taken X. Yes, I have to take X now. So X equal to from data set, the first one, the date wise information I'm going to extract. So the first one, I'm going to extract the date. So all columns, so all rows, the first index value. So 0 dot values. Okay. So this is X date information, and I'm going to get confirm the cases. So the same name I'm going to use. So here, okay, I can use ILOC. Here also I have not used ILOC. So here dataset dot ILOC I have to use. Or otherwise I have to give LOC and column I have to give. Column name is somewhat bigger, no larger. So I'm using ILK. I want to show these things, right? Date wise. So what I not recovered Tamil Nadu. Okay. Now I'm going to plot So what is y? I have to give x, y, and all, right? So everything you have to give. So here my x is equal to, so x only, right? And what is my y? Y first time I am going to give confirmed cases. Okay, confirmed cases. I can choose a line style. So these arguments are, even though it is I think it is line style is also there. So it is enough, I think. I'll check and whether, if suppose it is not. X, it is x only, no? Not value. Right? So it is x1. X and y I need to specify. It is enough. Yes, I need not give that x and y. Okay, here the dates are given, but it is okay. So it is about I think we are in the 160th day, I think. Okay, from March we are having the data, right? So from March onwards we are having the COVID cases. So we'll okay. So we'll set the figure size now. Then. So I think here I have to give a small one. Yes, 2 by 2. Okay. So this I copied there. 5 by 5. I'll make it 5 by 5 or 8 by 8 there. So 5 by 5 means the entire space it takes. So width I will increase a little bit more. Okay. So this is for only confirmed cases. And I can do it for all other cases also in the same plot. So here also it is not, width is not there. It is, again, it is not visible. So what you can do is you can control the font size and all, right? So font size can be controlled. So then only it will be visible. I can do it horizontally or vertically also. I can write. Okay, yeah, X sticks I can make. Okay, so in that way I can restrict. Okay, PLT dot before plotting. How to give? Yeah, it is X sticks. Yes, X sticks of. So you are going to rotate, right? Rotate. It has to be in other direction, right? So what I can give is I can give a direction, right? Rotation equal to, for x data only I have to give. So I want to write horizontally, sorry, vertically. Okay, so I give rotation angle, and font size also I can restrict. I think the font size is 10 I can give. So and size it will be visualized, I think. Okay, so when I make it small also it will be visualized, but it is not shown. Okay, for what I can do is I can filter for some months and I can do it. Okay, for last week only I can filter and I can do it. Okay, so this is for confirmed cases, day wise confirmed cases. Okay, and for recovered cases also I can plot x comma, okay, recovered cases. Okay, and I can plot for it. Okay, okay, I can give colors also, different colors I can give. Okay, so depth line is not visible because it is very low, no? Yeah, there is an error. It is working, but it is showing an error. I think we are running again and again. No, it gives some error. So the error is also not shown clearly. Actually, you can see here the plots, right? So here you can change which one is total confirmed cases and which one is the legend. Also, I can plot. Okay, so I can do a legend here. In addition to that, I can give legend. Even though it gives error, the legend is not displayed. So where is the error actually? In matplotlib. I think I have used a parameter which is not in MATLAB, I think. So the rotation or something like SNS part plot only it is available, I think. So maybe for this, it may give error. I'll check. It is working, but it gives you error. Depth is okay now. Plot comma depth. Oh, sorry. I have given I have done a small mistake, right? So instead of plot, I have to give plot date. For date, I have to give this, right? So plot date. So I have to give this. That's why it gives an error. Okay. So if you give not get a problem like here, you can see here the right answer, right? So this I have worked earlier. Can be visible, right? So I have given all these things here. So all the confirmed cases I have to give it as y, x is the date, and the label I can give it here. Okay, so this is somewhat like this. Okay, all the parameters I can specify and I can store it in ax1. For this ax2 I can give ax2 like I'm going, and it is plotted, right? So for okay, so plot date you have to give. Okay, this function is there. It will be printed, right? It will be printed in this way. Okay. So I have one more to show, but there is no time to show. I have, yeah, I have done a linear regression on the data which I have got from this database. So this is the linear regression I have done. Okay. So these are all the results. Okay. So I think I have to explain what is linear regression. For numerical prediction, numerical data, you can use regression as a prediction technique. So here I have used regression, right? I have called regression. Okay. So for all confirmed cases in Tamil Nadu, I have done this. Okay. So far, so this I have collected earlier. This data I have collected during May, right? It is up to May. The data is up to 3rd May. Okay. So, and this is the total number of confirmed cases on as on May 3rd. Okay. So it is slightly increased. Now it might have been exponential. So here this is another one. So these are the recovered cases in Tamil Nadu. So initially there were no cases and no recovery, and then it is somewhat increasing, right? So this is the prediction. Okay. So how many cases that are going to be recovered? So like casualties also estimated original value, and this is the predicted value. Okay. So there are only the death rate is low in that period. So only 5, 10, 15, 25 to 30. Okay, now it is in hundreds. So these are all the things I want to show you, but there is no time to show all these things. So with that, I think we can wind up the session. If you have any doubt, let me clarify your doubts.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Madam, can we apply machine learning algorithms on regional languages, madam?
Yes, sir. It is called a machine translation, right? That involves NLP, natural language processing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that is you can apply. It is on another field. It is called machine translation. You can do that. You can apply machine learning.
Is there any difference between Colab and Python, madam?
So it is an online platform, sir. Colab is an online platform.
Madam.
So no need to install anything. But it takes time and it consumes data. That is the problem. So for daily use and all, if suppose you are working, doing research, then you can install in your system and you can do it, sir. That is better.
We can use using Jupyter Notebook.
It is similar to Jupyter Notebook, sir. It is Colab is very similar to Jupyter Notebook. The same thing. Jupyter Notebook. So when you install Anaconda, you'll get the entire suite. So I can show you. So this is the Anaconda Navigator. When you when you install this, so when you open this, you have lots and lots of tools. You can work with Python, you can work with R, you can work with MATLAB. Every tool is available in Anaconda framework. So I have installed Anaconda. It is very easy to work with. Okay, you can see here. So this is Jupyter Notebook. PyCharm is also available. Spider is also available. Okay, these are all. R is also available. Orange 3 is available. You can work with any one you can choose and you can launch and work. Okay. So it is similar. Yes, sir.
Madam, to do research in natural language processing, which tool is better, madam, in Anaconda?
So the tool is it's like it is only editor, sir. So not the framework, right? So it consists of the libraries. Sometimes some of the libraries are pre-installed. Otherwise, you have to install it using pip install and all. So you can use Jupyter or PyCharm. Anything, Spider. Okay, Jupyter is widely used. PyCharm can also be used. Spider can also be used. Anything you can use, sir.
Okay.
So there are some little differences in navigation, like in GUI, using the GUI. But the remaining thing, the commands are the same. All are Python commands only. How to execute and how to view results that are only going to vary. So the environment or the GUI environment is will vary, but the commands are the same. Okay, so I think Jupyter is similar to Colab. You can use that.
Okay, thank you for your suggestion.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Any other questions? Thank you all for your listening. I'm very glad to present you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes.
That was a good session.
Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your nice comments. I think we have done justice. I hope we have done that. So we have some difficulties also, but I think we'll improve better in future future workshops and all. So with that note, I'm going to say bye and I'm going to wind up. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would like to tell you all participants that the link for the quiz will be sent to your mail ID at 4:30 tomorrow. So you can start the quiz. Thank you for joining this session. Thank you so much.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not in the WhatsApp group, sir. Sir, how can I get the link?
On your mail ID.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks. And hello, there is a request and the recorded video, ma'am. It will be very useful to us.
Okay, ma'am. Sure, you will be sending within night.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
I request all the participants to leave the meeting. Thank you so much.
இப்பதான் முடியுது. Hello? Hello, ma'am? Yeah, ma'am, tell me. Tell me, ma'am.
Whether quiz will come to registered mail, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. It will be sending to your register mail.
Is there
Tomorrow
any
at 4:30 we will be sending.
limit to complete the quiz and send you?
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have to score minimum for 40
When
marks.
we have to send, ma'am? Again.
It will be sending at it will be sending tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. You have to finish
Okay,
within
ma'am.
6 o'clock.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.